Today, I want to tell you about a German composer by the name of George Philipp Telemann, born in 1861. Now, George came from a very religious family. His father was a Lutheran clergyman. His mother came from a pastor's family herself. And growing up, that's what they wanted. They wanted him to be in a very respectable job, not a musician. They wanted him to either be a clergyman or law. They really pushed for law. Now, George kind of started teaching himself how to play instruments. He completely self-taught. Taught him how to compose. And when his mom realized that kind of was the route he was going on, she even took his instruments away as a punishment because being a musician did not feel very respectable to her. But it didn't deter him and it didn't stop him. Not only did it not stop him, he actually became one of the most influential composers at the time and also the most prolific. He composed over 3,000 pieces. That's more than Mozart did. That's more than Bach did. And it wasn't like he was like a one-trick pony, like the 3,000 pieces were all very similar. No, he composed cantatas, he composed operas, he composed symphonic work and chamber ensembles as well. He enjoyed studying all the music and he had a very distinct sound that was just his. And he went around and listened to all the music and combined them. And so we have like very Italian, very French, and very German styles all mixed together. In a Telemann style. He is a contemporary of Bach, and we all know about Bach, but back in the day, actually Telemann was the one that people loved most, and there was a job for him that was the Thomas Kirke job, and he turned it down. And that meant that Bach got it, but actually Johann Sebastian Bach appears to be like fourth choice in that, but Telemann was first choice, and luckily for Bach, he turned it down. Now, his job life was going really well. He was very composing. He was appreciated at his time. He felt sustained, musically. Now, his love life is a little bit more sad. His first wife passed away pretty young. He remarried, and his second wife, holy goodness, she cheated a lot on him, documented cheating. Poor guy. And on top of that, she kept spending money and running up debt. He got into such bad trouble, debt, not because he was a spender, but she was a spender. And he had to have friends help him out so he wasn't going to be arrested for, owing money. But despite all this, he was actually a very gentle, sweet man is how he's often referred to. He had a lot of friends and he loved, loved, loved gardening. He was an amazing gardener, beautiful flowers, and spent a lot of time outdoors because of that. Also, we can see his kindness coming through to children and young people. Remember, he wasn't allowed to pursue music and really kind of had to fight his way to pursue this love he had for music. So he would write things that are simple at times so that even amateurs or people that couldn't afford music education could do it. And he was also very big into music education and was the music director in Frankfurt and Hamburg and really helped kids and young amateurs come up and give him a hand when they needed one, because he didn't have that when he started out. One of the reasons he was able to write so many pieces is because he lived a very long life. He died much later than many of the composers we've talked about. He was 86 when he passed away, which is old now, but it was really old back in like 1767, which is when he passed away. At the time, he had been one of Johann Sebastian Bach's children's godfather. And when he passed away, his godson took over his job as like a church music minister. I would suggest you go listen to some Telemann. His Kammermusik, his chamber music is just beautiful. It's delightful and it's very relaxing. A little bit funny sometimes.